Hey there, welcome to the channel. Great of you to join us. Don't worry, I don't bite. But I can't speak for anybody else in the room. Some objects carry stories, others something else entirely. And then there's the Dybbuk Box, an antique wine cabinet said to be the most haunted object in the world.
Haunted? What, it moans every time someone opens it? Sounds like my back in the morning.
Oh, this one's worse. They say it ruin lives, cause nightmares, and maybe even curse the celebrity. Tonight, we're untailing the story of the Dybbuk Box, the legend, the science, and the truth behind the haunting. Our story begins in 2001 when a Portland antique dealer named Kevin Manus bought a small wooden wine cabinet from a yard sale. The seller was the granddaughter of a Holocaust survivor who claimed the box had been sealed with a Dybbuk, a restless spirit from the Jewish folklore that clings to the living. The Dybbuk box was described as an heirloom never meant to be opened. Inside were the strange items: locks of hair, a dried rose, a small goblet, and a granite tablet inscribed with Hebrew letters. Shortly after Manus brought the box home, he claimed his lights began flickering, strange smells filled the air, and shadows moved at night. He had nightmares, his health declined, and everyone who handled the box reported bad luck or illness.
So basically, this guy bought the devil's junk drawer on eBay. Brilliant move.
Eventually, Manus listed the Dybbuk box for sale on eBay in 2003. His story went viral, and the legend took on a life of its own. After Manus sold it, the new owner, Jason Haxton, the director of a medical museum in Missouri, claimed he too experienced terrifying phenomena: burning eyes, choking dreams, and electronics failing around the box. Haxton even wrote a book, The Dybbuk Box, published in 2011, and the story gained international attention. Even Hollywood came calling. In 2012, producer Sam Raimi used the story as an inspiration for the horror movie The Possession.
Of course they made a movie. If someone sneezes near an old lamp, Hollywood's already writing the sequel.
Story reached new heights in 2018 when rapper Post Malone visited paranormal collector Zach Bagans at its haunted museum in Las Vegas. During the filming, the Dybbuk box was reportedly opened, and shortly after, Malone survived a near plane crash, a car accident, and a home break-in. Coincidence? Maybe. But fans were convinced the curse had found its next victim. The first theory holds that the Dybbuk box truly carries a trapped spirit, a Dybbuk from the Jewish folklore. According to legend, the Dybbuk is a disembodied soul of a sinner, bound to wander until it possesses the living. The box may have been a ritual container meant to imprison that entity before it was opened. Supporters of this theory point to consistent witness reports: electronic failures, bad luck, sickness, all following those who owned or opened the box.
So this is like the Ghostbusters version of a do not open sign. And every human instinct says, let's open it anyway.
The second theory dives into psychology. It's called the nocebo effect, the evil twin of the placebo effect. If you truly believe something is cursed, your body reacts accordingly. Stress, hallucinations, even physical symptoms. Kevin Manus himself admitted he was fascinated with the folklore and the dark storytelling. He later described the Dybbuk box as a creative experiment and a modern myth that spiraled beyond his control. In a 2021 interview with Input magazine, Manus confirmed that much of the haunting narrative was fabricated as a social experiment in the storytelling and belief. He wanted to see how far the internet would take it.
Wait, you're telling me the scariest haunted box in the world was basically creepypasta with good marketing? That's genius, and also kinda evil.
The experiment worked. People believed the legend, and that belief gave the story power. Some paranormal investigators argue that even if the box isn't cursed, belief itself can create residual energy. In this view, every person who feared the box added to its charge, like static building up in the atmosphere. Zach Bagans still keeps the Dybbuk box sealed behind glass at his Las Vegas haunted museum. Visitors report dizziness, anxiety, and unease, symptoms psychologists attribute expectations, suggestion, and environmental stress.
So it's haunted because people think it's haunted. The world's first self-charging ghost battery.
Exactly. Whether by spirit or suggestion, fear can leave a real mark. The final theory views the Dybbuk Box as a modern cultural reflection. In a time of viral media and paranormal obsession, the story shows how folklore evolves through the internet. A tale rooted in Jewish mysticism transformed into global legend, blending faith, fear, and fascination with the unknown.
So it's not a haunted box, it's a haunted story. Kind of poetic if you ask me.
Exactly. The Dybbuk Box became more than an object. It became a symbol of our hunger for mystery, our fear of the unseen, and our power to create legends that feel real. So, what's the truth behind the Dybbuk Box? Is it a cursed relic or a brilliant hoax? Or proof that belief itself can shape reality? Whatever you believe, one thing's certain. The story reminds us that not every haunting begins with a ghost. Sometimes it just begins with us.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm not buying any antiques without an exorcism receipt.
Fair deal, Mr. Bear. Fair deal. We're not here to judge or ridicule if you think the Dybbuk Box is truly cursed, or if you believe it's just a clever hoax. But whatever your belief, always keep an open mind and don't be scared to ask questions with reason. If you enjoyed hanging out with us, please hit all those fun buttons down there. Subscribe, like, share, comment. And if you got a story suggestion, drop it below. Mr. Bear really appreciates that stuff. Thank you for watching the Pantheon Mysteries. Your host, Adam. That's my crime partner, Mr. Bear. Until next time, be good or be good at it.